One thing that's very noticeable down here is that late afternoon is a phenomenal time to fish in the spring and early summer. Do you find in the marlin fisheries that they like that late afternoon setting sun? I know the tunas, the yellowfins almost everywhere. The very end of the day is the best. The very end of the day is the best for the blackfins. And like I said, we catch a lot of sailfish on daylight savings time. We'll catch more fish on a night trip from 5 to 9 than we do a day trip from 8 to 4. Is it the same in the marlin fishing?
I fished the reef. It's definitely better in the late afternoon, early evening. Guatemala, strangely enough, not good in the afternoons, late afternoon. It seems to shut down by about 3 or 4 o'clock. Yet you go 400 miles to the south, Costa Rica, a lot of the guys will say they bite pretty good there at the end of the day. So, you know, it's a unique thing, and it depends on the species. Blue marlin, I'd probably say I get more bites between 10 o'clock and 4 o'clock. You know, you get a late afternoon bite too, and that might relate to other things. But generally, it's often the fact that you get on the fish and you just happen to find them late afternoon, you know.
Yeah, for sure on the reef, we're in a kind of privileged place where we can fish till 5 minutes before you need to put the anchor down. Our run at the end of the day is from here to the other side of the wall. So we can fish till the sun's gone over the horizon and pick our way through the coral heads and drop the anchor. So we do tend to fish pretty late in the day. I think a lot of times, you know, people fish, they've got an hour run out and an hour run home. Well, you can't fish till dark and then run an hour home in the dark, you know, a lot of the time, because you need to be back earlier for, you know, that's how long the charter runs, that's when the boss needs to be home, whatever. So Cairns, definitely. I get a lot of guys that come from the States that fish St. Thomas and stuff, and they want to go fishing at 8 o'clock in the morning, and you'll fish all day till 4 o'clock and not get a bite. Then you'll get 5 bites between 4 o'clock and dark. So, and you know, other days you do get bites through the day, but Cairns is typically one of those places where it's an afternoon bite. For me, happy hour is sort of 2 to 4 o'clock. If you look at the records of all the fish, the real big fish have been weighed over the years, they're all getting weighed sort of between 4 and 6 o'clock, which means they've got to be caught between sort of 2 and 5. So for us, happy hour is sort of between 2 and 4, and then happy hour times 2 is sort of 4 to 6. The DR, I liked fishing late last year. You know, I'd prefer to leave later and fish later, but when we were fishing those moons last year, the moon was rising in the evenings, in late afternoon and evening, so that was when we tended to concentrate more of our effort, was around when we had the conditions that provided the best bite.